I'm Jeremy Burleson, Chief Relationship Officer with Cooperative Christian Ministry. We are standing just outside the door of our Community Services Building, located here on the Tucker Rebuilders Campus at Brown Mill Commons. This 45,000 square feet of mill space will serve as a collaborative opportunity for Cooperative Christian Ministry to walk alongside other nonprofits in food and financial and other shared services that are so vital to the betterment of this community. We're going to hear from Leanne Gilleland, CCM's Director of Relief Services, as well as our partner Kim Jackson, Executive Director at Elder Orphan Care, as they share just a little bit more detail as to what you're going to experience here at the Community Bulk Food Warehouse.
Hi there, I'm Leanne Gilleland. I'm the Director of Relief Services here at Cooperative Christian Ministry, and I am here in the Community Services Building to talk about the exciting things that are happening right behind me. This entire building represents collaboration with CCM and nonprofits throughout our county to support our neighbors in need. The really exciting thing about the Community Bulk Food Warehouse is we can invite in partners who join us in feeding the hungry within Cabarrus County and the city of Kannapolis. The Community Bulk Food Warehouse will serve as a food bank for Cabarrus County. It will allow us to purchase and or receive very large food donations that both CCM and our satellite pantries and other organizations throughout the county can use to help put food on the table for the households that need it most. So in addition to receiving food, we're excited to invite partners into this space to give them additional storage space. We've got a fabulous 15,000 square foot warehouse that we are just anxious to fill up with partners and with food to serve our community. So the basement floor is already being utilized by partners. We've got the Brown Mill Bike Ministry and we have Men of Destiny. Both organizations are pouring into our community. The Men of Destiny is bringing in young adults and teaching them the trades so that they can build a healthy foundation and a healthy income for their future families. And then the Brown Mill Bike Ministry, they built and donated more than 200 bicycles last year through various channels to help those who don't have transportation, as well as to put kids on bicycles so that they can feel the joy of freedom. So then upstairs is going to be the home of the future nonprofit collaboration space. And what this is going to do, it's going to give us the opportunity to welcome in 18 to 20 local nonprofits that'll be able to be under one roof. They'll be able to collaborate with each other and they'll be able to share services like marketing and HR and all of those office administration things so that they can be stronger within our community. It takes all parts of the body of Christ in order for us to be successful. So this is just a vision coming true of us inviting in more partners to strengthen Cabarrus County.
My name is Kim Jackson, and I have the incredible privilege of being the Director of Elder Orphan Care. We exist to bring help and hope to older adults aging alone. I prayed a dangerous prayer when I was in my mid-50s, which was, God, I want a new adventure, and suddenly became involved with a ministry that was already in Romania. It grew to the point that we said, really, we need to create our own nonprofit, which we did in 2016. And we were getting all of these requests. I'm alone with my cat in Maine. Is there an elder orphan care in Idaho? Can you come to Cuba? And we began to pray about what it would look like to expand. One of our board members said, it's our own backyard. And I knew in that moment that was correct, that Cabarrus County was the next place for elder orphan care to look to help assist people as they're aging. We're based now in Concord. We still do some work in Romania, but more and more the work is growing in Cabarrus County. Our mission statement is that we exist to bring help and hope to older adults aging alone. So that's quite broad. So what does help look like? We work so closely with doctors and the Department of Social Services and community paramedics and churches and neighbors who give us referrals, and they have identified somebody who's aging alone and needs assistance. Then my two colleagues, Jana and Tammy, who I have the great privilege of working with, they're both occupational therapists. So they go in and they do an OT-based assessment of a person's home. How can we keep them safe? I don't know for sure if there would be a local elder orphan care without CCM. When Tammy said, I think it's in our own backyard, I didn't really know what to do with that. As we thought about it and prayed about it, we realized Cooperative Christian Ministry, they're the gold standard. Everyone regards them. We'd had some association with them, but not a lot. I'll never forget calling, getting an appointment with Ed. Tammy and I went. We sat around a little table, the three of us, and I remember Ed just leaning in and listening with his eyes and with his ears, and I think probably with his heart. He asked really good questions. He listened to our dreams and our thoughts and our, we didn't know what it might look like. And at one point he said, you've really opened my eyes. And I thought, we opened Ed Hozak's eyes, but it was so confirming. And at the end, and again, I can see it so clearly, he prayed for us. And he prayed for us by name, which I always find so precious and powerful. Elder orphan care would look very different had we not had that initial conversation with Ed, and then how it has rolled out so beautifully. Even this morning, I had a meeting with him.
Earlier this spring, CCM relaunched the I Love My City campaign. This program is going to help facilitate the opening of the community bulk food warehouse, and 10% of all the donations that we receive during this campaign are going to go directly to the community partners that are out of this warehouse that are serving our community. We would love for you to get involved, and if you want to, come to cooperativeministry.com and click the donate button in the top of the screen.